Hey everyone, Irix Guy here. If you're around a lot of tablet users, you probably noticed recently that a lot of those people that are using iPads, Android tablets, and whatever brand of tablet, a lot of people are using a little pen now. It's called a stylus instead of their fingers. Now, why would people do that? What's the advantage to using a stylus as opposed to using your fingers? Well, one obvious advantage is that you're likely going to keep the screen rather of that device more clean. So you're not going to see fingerprint smudges. If you have anything on your fingers, maybe you've been working on a bicycle or something, you got grease on your fingers, and then you use your iPad or tablet, it's going to gunk up that screen, and it's going to take forever to get that off. And if you're using a stylus, your fingers aren't actually making contact with the screen. The stylus is. Now, there are some disadvantages to using a stylus, and that's that if you have something on your finger, say that you put your hand down on a table and you picked up a piece of metal shaving or whatever that was on your table, and then you start using your tablet, you're probably going to notice that's on your fingertip, and you're not going to scratch the screen of your tablet. Now, if you're using a stylus and it was on the same table and it picked up that piece of metal or whatever, you're not going to feel that there as easily, so you risk damaging your screen because you don't have that a very close feel with the screen. Some advantages to using a stylus are that you can, there's a lot of painting programs, note-taking programs where you can sketch out stuff. And it's a lot easier to sketch stuff more accurately using a stylus than it is your fingertips. An advantage to using your fingers is that on iPads and multi-touch gesture devices, whatever you want to call it, you can zoom in and zoom out by making different, using multiple fingers. With a stylus, you've only got one stylus unless you were using two, which would be kind of goofy. But with a stylus, at least with the iPad, if you double tap, it zooms in and zooms out. It's kind of the same functionality as doing your fingers like that. It's more limited though. When you're using your fingers for the instead of the stylus, you can zoom in and zoom out. Whereas with the stylus, it's like tap, zoom in, tap, zoom out. You can't really go gradually between the two. You can't zoom in and zoom out gradually, rather. I use a stylus all the time because I don't like those fingerprints on my screen. And I've gotten used to it. I just picked up, and I'll include a link within this video to the stylus that I've had the best luck with. Now, one of them did kind of play out, and I got another one, but it works fine. It's an Amazon basic stylus, only a few bucks from Amazon.com. Like I said, I've got a review video to that on my channel, and I've included a link within this video's description, so feel free to check it out. Now, would I ever go back to just using my fingers with a tablet device, even if I didn't own the device? In other words, I didn't care about keeping it clean and whatnot. I would always use a stylus. I like it a lot better. I know the functionality is limited in certain areas like the zoom in and zoom out, but who cares? I like the experience better. Really, it comes down to personal preference, and I'm confident that if you try using a stylus with your tablet, whether that's your iPad or your Android or whatever, that you're going to like it a lot more than you thought you would. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to check out all my videos on YouTube. YouTube channel is youtube.com/IrixGuy. Y'all have a good day.